Hi everyone, I'm Danielle. I'm here interviewing my cousin Sean. So
Hello.
today we're gonna work on do the occupation profile today. So yeah. Alright, you ready, Sean?
Yes, thank you
Okay.
for having me.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Alright. Alright, Sean, so how's your day today?
It's going well
Yeah?
today. Did some work this morning. Other than that, had to do some errands. I did just come back from a trip overseas, so that was nice.
Okay,
It was
how
fun.
was that?
It was fun. It was
Yeah?
fun. I went to see family,
Nice.
your mom,
My mom? Oh.
some other aunties and cousins. And it was really fun.
Nice. Sounds like I missed a lot of stuff.
Kind of did.
Yeah. All right, Sean. So we're here today because you have any like health problems or anything? Can you tell me about yourself?
Yeah. So some health problems that I do have, usually with work, are I did have an accident a couple years ago where I did like crush my ankle and I fractured a rib and broke both of my wrists. So
Oh no.
sometimes or not sometimes, most of the time when I walk, I do feel it in my ankle because I do have 9 pins in the plate in my heel now.
Okay.
So I usually have problems walking, especially for long periods of time
Okay.
or for extended periods of time, long distances as well. But I usually feel it the day afterwards. So like usually it's the fatigue or the soreness from walking that day, from walking the previous day. For my wrists, I do feel it when I'm typing a lot, since I do a lot of paperwork or while I'm writing. Other than that, I would say just some overall tips for health that I'm looking for,
Yeah.
that I could implicate into my daily routine. That'd be great.
Yeah, of course. Can I ask how'd you like injured your leg?
Oh yeah, so it was actually during a motorcycle accident.
Oh.
Well, not a dirt bike actually. I was dirt biking in the mountains in Lake Arrowhead, and I fell off a cliff, maybe about 400 feet.
No.
Yeah, so that's how I shattered my heel and broke both of my wrists. I fractured a rib, and I was bedridden for about 7 to 8 months after that. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Well, okay. Thank you for letting me know. Alright, so let's like go over some services. Like, what would you like to do with your injured leg? Like,
I would say the most the thing that I'm looking for the most would probably be mobility, since I
Okay.
don't have too much mobility in my ankle anymore. That and just relieving pain, and also being able to not have to worry about it as much if I did have the mobility and the strength that I did have before the accident.
okay, sounds good. So, what kind of activities would you like want to like go back to? Would you want to go back to motorcycling or?
I mean, yes and no.
Okay.
I could have it as a pastime, sure.
Okay.
But other than that, I would say probably just like sports or just being able to walk without having that excruciating pain going through. Just in daily activities, especially if I'm out with family or friends and we're out and about. I don't want to have to burden them with my injury and having to like sit down maybe every half hour to an hour and stuff like that.
Okay, that's good. Can I say, do you have a good support family and good friends?
Support system, yes.
Okay.
I usually go to my mother or most of my family and friends for support and tips and advice for like relationships,
Nice.
business as well, definitely. My mental health as well, whatever's going through my mind, I usually like to let it out because I know it's not good for me long term to keep it bottled in, right?
Yeah.
So I would say yes, that my support system is pretty strong. I'd like to make it stronger, but I think that's everyone's
Yeah.
that's everyone's wish, right?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
But yeah, that's
Sure.
about it. The support system is very
That's
strong.
good.
I do like to work on the relationships better,
Okay.
like one-on-one relationships better.
Oh,
Just
for
have
sure.
an overall better understanding of where the relationship is and how I can make
Mhm.
it better, and how I can be better for that person or family member,
Definitely.
or so on and
Okay.
so forth.
I love that. Alright. Can you tell me like a daily routine? Like how are your mornings and nights are?
In the morning, usually when I wake up, I don't usually like to look at my phone. I try not to because that's what everyone does, right? But I usually like to write down my affirmations and goals in the morning. I usually read for about 30 minutes to an hour.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I like to stretch a lot because, like I said, the mobility is huge for me. So I do like to stretch, and then from there I'll usually eat, go to the gym, and then I'll start work from there.
Nice.
At night, I usually like to calm down with just sitting in silence, maybe meditate for about 5 to 10 minutes. If I can get my meditation longer, that'd be
Mhm.
great, but it's kind of hard at first when you're getting started. And then I'll again write my affirmations and goals at night.
Mhm. Okay.
Read if I do have work that I need to get done, then I'll do some paperwork. I'll usually limit it to about an hour because of screen time, and then after that I usually call it a night after that.
Nice. Do you work remotely or do you commute?
I work remotely right now, but pre-COVID, pre-pandemic, I did go. I did have an office that I usually go to on a daily basis,
Oh, okay. Nice.
and take appointments there or see clients there as well. But now with Zoom, I usually just go on my computer and take appointments over Zoom. So it's been nice working remotely.
Sounds good. Do you like your job?
Yes, I love it
Okay.
actually.
I'm glad. Alright. So how can we help you to be successful? Like what would you like to do?
I would probably like more help with being able to tackle depression and anxiety. Since I do deal with human emotion a lot, being able to understand it better, and just being able to see from other people's perspectives, being empathetic more, I guess I would say.
How does that make you mentally when you deal with all those your clients?
Mentally, it gets frustrating a lot sometimes, especially if there's a lot of paperwork and back and forth that I have to do between the client and the company. Since I am kind of like the middleman, making sure that the company gets all the documents that they need to receive to approve the client, and make sure the client's needs and goals are always met. But mentally, it is exhausting, but I do feel relieved knowing that I am protecting or doing it for the best of the client.
Oh, that sounds good. It's like me.
Definitely.
Do you have any barriers that's kind of preventing you from your goals or?
I would say procrastination would probably be a big one. It does run in the family.
Definitely.
So procrastination is huge for me. I do try to get my mind out of negativity, especially negative environments. I would say probably just myself and my depression and anxiety that overlooms over me that I always try to beat daily.
For sure, definitely. I understand that.
Definitely.
Alright. Do you have any, coming from your anxiety and depression, do you have any short-term goals?
Short-term goals, yes, I have quite a bit actually.
Okay.
There are, I do have a promotion coming up in the next 2 months I'm looking forward to.
Okay.
Yes, I'm excited for that.
Congrats.
And also being able to hire another 3 people that I'm looking to also promote as well.
Oh, wow.
So that's super exciting for them as well. I'm excited for them.
That's very good.
Also, I just did open a business in Las Vegas where I do have the foundation to get it started here pretty soon, but I'm looking to have it start running by the end of the year.
Nice. That's cool. I love that.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Do you also have any short-term goals for your injury as well, besides
Oh,
your
for
mental, yeah.
just
Like
overall short term, I would say just feeling better and
Okay.
not having to deal with the pain.
Yeah.
And the residual effects of having that injury.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I would say just maybe losing a little bit of weight, maybe feeling a little bit stronger.
Okay. That's good. And then for long-term goals, do you have any like physically and mentally goals that you would like to work on?
Oh yeah, definitely. I do want a 6-pack. Yeah, I'm looking at working at getting a 6-pack again.
Okay. Nice.
Long term, health wise, just longevity for all of my organs and bodily functions. Also, not being able to worry about my foot too much if I do the training that you guys provide for me.
Yeah.
Mentally, I would say just being happy, not having to worry about money too much, or just being able to provide for my family and friends as well.
Nice. So it's like a motivational strive for you.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. Okay.
Just to be better.
Yeah, definitely. I like that. Alright. So tell me about, let's see, any life experience that you would like to share.
Life experiences, quite a bit actually. When I was younger, actually my grandmother passed away in front of me actually when I was younger. And to this day I still don't understand why it was just in front of me. Because whenever I see family on my mom's side, because it's from my mom's side, they would always ask me, oh, like, how did it happen? Like, how do you feel about it? And since I was younger at the time, I think I was about 6 or 7 years old. I didn't know what to think about it, honestly. But not being able to have that relationship with my grandparents, even on my dad's side, they're both gone, on my mom and my dad's side. So not being able to have that relationship with them kind of hurts, but you know, it's something that I worked through. And what else? What else is the?
Oh, just like any life experience.
Oh, life
like
experiences.
Any,
That, and also when I was 12 years old, my parents divorced, and I was going through a lot of I don't know, feelings that I can't work through, that I couldn't work through at the time. Not understanding why this was happening to me, stuff like that.
Okay. Was it hard for you?
Yeah, it was pretty hard for me, especially seeing my mom and dad fight and separate at that time, since I was younger. Other than that, I did have a falling out with my father after high school, which separated us a little bit, but we're fine now. It's in the past. I'd rather not hold a grudge, because that's a lot of energy taken away from me. And then my accident, which happened just 4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
4 years ago, yeah.
Well, I'm glad after all that you have a better support system with your family and friends.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely need that. Alright, can you tell me any interests that you like, any hobbies that you always...
Hobbies, I do like going to the gym,
Okay.
hanging out with my friends. Quality time is important to me. Martial arts is big for me as well. Other than the gym, just a stress reliever, you know.
Oh, good, yes.
Release anxiety, and also just sports in general. I like to play sports, just being active.
Nice. What sports do you play?
I played a lot of sports actually growing up. The main sport that I played was tennis and basketball.
Oh, okay.
But I did play volleyball in high school, football, baseball. I did run track.
Oh, so all of the above.
Yeah, quite a bit. Yeah, I dipped my toes in all of it. Yeah,
no, that's definitely fun. That's a good like energy motivation.
Yeah, definitely.
No.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Do you have any values that you have that?
Values, I'd probably say just being a better person overall. Kindness to anyone would go a long way, because you don't know what that person has been through. So even the smallest gesture could make someone's day. being able to feel happy about giving my all to each person that I'm with in the moment too as well is huge for me.
For sure.
And being present.
For sure, definitely. I can really understand that. Do you have any like beliefs? Is it something as values that you have?
Beliefs. Yeah, I think I'm a pretty optimistic person.
Okay.
I do like to try to be as optimistic as possible with a tad bit of pessimism.
Oh, okay.
So, expecting the worst at the same time, but being optimistic, because it can go either way. But I do believe in looking for solutions other than looking at the obstacles, and just having a better outlook on life, and things can always get better.
Nice, I love that. So, since you like to play like sports, do you like to play cards?
Yeah, definitely.
All right,
Let's play some
cool.
cards.
We got some cards here today. Bob's Burgers.
Awesome.
Yeah, have you watched that show before?
Yes, I have. Love it.
Yeah, it's a very fun show.
Very fun.
All right, can you tell me any like strengths and weaknesses that you like? That you have?
Probably my strengths would be that I'm outgoing. I do talk a lot, so
Okay.
I can be pretty social.
Yeah.
You could say I'm a social butterfly, if anything. Public speaking, I would say, is probably also one of my strengths.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And being interested. I focus on more on being interested than being interesting.
Oh, okay. That's a
For the
good thing.
weaknesses, I would say that I could be introverted as well, because I do have a battery that does run out, and I do need that time to myself to recharge,
Oh, definitely.
especially after long periods of talking or giving away a lot of energy and stuff like that.
Oh.
Other than that, probably be crippling depression and anxiety.
I can definitely feel that. All right. Do you know any card games?
We can play Pasoy Dos. Do you know that game?
I don't.
We can play Go Fish.
Okay. You want?
Okay, let's play
Yeah,
Go
let's go
Fish.
play Go Fish.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So how many cards is that again?
I think it's like 7 each.
7? Okay. Alright. Let's do 7. Okay. I guess we'll put the deck right here.
Do you have an ace?
I do not. Go fish. Oh, by the way, how's your well-being?
My well-being,
As of right now.
as of right now, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I do try to look after my own mental health, and I do try to make sure that I'm not going insane every day. But other than that, I like to read, just to grow my identity, and also just surround myself with people with the lives that I want to have.
Nice. Do you have any book suggestions?
Book suggestions in terms of business, self-improvement, or
Yeah, any.
right now I'm reading actually a book from my mentor that she wrote.
Oh, okay.
And it just came out 2 months ago. It's
Oh,
called
nice.
Happy and Strong.
Oh, wow.
So it'll go over like life, business, balance, work-life balance, stuff like that. What she's been through,
Yes.
and what steps you can
Okay.
also implement to your life as well,
Nice.
which is actually really cool. So
That's
Happy
cool.
and Strong. It's on Amazon's bestseller right now, actually.
Nice.
So I'm really proud of her, and also looking to her for guidance to write my own book too.
Oh, wow. Okay. That would be a success.
Yeah, hopefully, yes,
Nice.
definitely.
Yeah. Also, do you have any roles in life that you like to do on a daily basis? Like any roles?
Roles.
What's your role like?
I would say probably just being a provider
Okay.
for my
that's good.
family and friends.
Yeah.
Also, more so for myself. Being independent, and just being that person to always, you can always count on to look into, have your back, or if you're in trouble, I can help you out and stuff like that. So just to be a helping hand usually.
That's good. How about like, what's your daily routine like every day? Like,
my daily routine. In the morning, when I wake up, I usually write down my affirmations and goals,
Okay.
and then from there, I would read for about 30 minutes to an hour. I do try to meditate. The longest I've gone to meditate is 10 minutes, but it's really hard. So, let's say that the daily would be at least 5 minutes if I can make it to 10 minutes.
Okay.
I try not to look at my phone for the first 2 hours of waking up, just so that I'm not reactive to the world, and I can control my mornings and night routine as well. Then after reading, I'd usually go to the gym. I would eat, go to the gym, eat again, and then start work from there.
Okay.
And then my day would probably go appointments or meetings or paperwork and other stuff like this. And then at night, I'd usually read again. I have a journal that I do like to keep, and then again my affirmations and goals again.
Nice. That's a really good routine that you have.
Definitely. Thank you. Appreciate
of
it.
course, of course.
If you have any tips to make it better, that would be greatly
Oh
appreciated.
yeah, definitely. I'll reach out.
Definitely.
I'll reach
Awesome.
out to you.
I'm excited. I look forward to it.
Of course, of course. Do you have any habits like that you like to do, like
Habits?
Yeah.
Or hobbies?
Yeah, like. I think you had mentioned like what was your hobbies again?
Oh, the hobbies.
Yeah.
I do like working out,
Okay.
going to the gym. Martial arts is huge for me because it's
Okay.
been part of my life since I was a kid.
Yeah.
I did do Taekwondo since I was like 4 years old.
Did you like that?
Yeah, it was fun. I
Okay.
really liked it. Being able to kick and punch and stuff, learning the forms, techniques.
I've always wanted to try that when I was little, but never did.
It's okay. You can always get into it.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I did Taekwondo, and then I did boxing and Muay Thai. Now I'm trying to learn Jiu-Jitsu more.
Oh, okay.
So that's pretty fun.
Yeah.
I do like to hang out with my friends and family. Quality time is huge for me.
Oh, good. Okay.
Other than that, I think that's about it. Eating and cooking is probably definitely one of my favorites.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love to cook. I love
Nice.
cooking for people, my family, my friends.
What's your favorite food?
Italian food,
Italian food?
yes.
That
Some
sounds really
pizza or pasta would be amazing right now, actually.
good. That sounds really good. Well, that's good. I really like that. Italian food's the best, to be honest.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
If you ever get a chance to go to Italy or Europe at all, definitely try their pizza and pasta.
Oh, that would be cool.
It's totally different, so amazing.
Really? Okay. I was gonna say, do you like to travel a lot?
Yes, I do love
Okay.
traveling.
Do you travel a lot for work?
For work, yes.
Okay.
For work, I do travel a lot. Pre-pandemic, I had to travel non-stop because I had to go to clients' houses
Uh-huh.
or to the office or something like this to meet with clients. Now I just meet them over Zoom, so I would have the virtual meeting. But
Yeah.
I do have a annual convention that's always in Las Vegas,
Oh,
and then
cool.
yeah, that in the middle of the year.
Yeah.
And then towards the end of the year, I usually have, or at the beginning of the new year, I usually have another big event that I hold with my team, and we usually do our own little thing for our base
Yeah,
as well. So.
that's cool. So during your work, does your let's say you're injured leg, does it stop you from working or from traveling? Because you said you travel a lot.
I wouldn't say it stopped me from traveling. Well, it actually has stopped me from traveling before
okay.
because I think from the residual effect from having the foot being injured, I did incur some back problems before.
Oh, okay.
So from those back problems, I wasn't able to go to Lake Tahoe where I wanted to snowboard or ski.
Okay.
So it did happen once, but that wasn't for work. That was mostly for a family trip.
Okay.
But for work, I would say just hindrances. Just the hindrance of me not being able to walk to a certain place or travel because of the injury,
Yeah.
or me during the traveling, going through the pain as well, which is really frustrating because it's just a chronic pain at this point.
Yeah, definitely. For sure.
I would say it's pretty challenging. I do
Mhm.
like to place myself in environments that are bigger than what I currently am right now.
Oh, okay.
So let's say instead of me hanging out with old friends that are just drinking or don't have any goals or aspirations in life,
Mhm.
I like to surround myself with people that are older than me most of the time,
Okay.
that challenge me to do better.
Mhm.
So I mean, I am usually uncomfortable, but I'd rather be uncomfortable and grow rather than be comfortable and not grow.
That's true, definitely. I really like that.
Thank
You
you.
know, you're like the inspiration.
Yes, appreciate it.
All right, Sean. Well, thank you for letting me interview you today.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah,
Appreciate this.
Of course,
Great
of
time.
course. Yeah, thank you. I think I learned a lot.
Thank you. Me
Yeah,
too
of
as well.
course.
Me
All
too.
right. Well, I hope you have a good day.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
You have a good rest of your day.
Yeah, you too.